when Lisa dropped the manila envelope onto the dining table. My first thought was that this was another one of her theatrics. She thrived on drama, the kind that left me frozen, waiting for the punchline. But this time, there was no yelling, no accusations, no tears. She just stood there, arms crossed, eyes locked on me as if she had already won. "Those are divorce papers," she said evenly. "Maybe this will make you see how serious I am." Her tone was calm, but her hands betrayed her, a faint tremor in her fingers, the kind that begged for me to plead, to apologize, to turn this into another episode of Mark chasing Lisa's forgiveness. For 3 years, I had tried to decode her. Attention, validation, maybe control. But that night, something inside me snapped. I stared at the papers, the printed lines carving up our lives like property maps, and felt an unexpected stillness. Without a word, I picked up the pen next to her phone charger, flipped to the last page, and signed my name. Her expression cracked. "You're not serious." "I am," I said. "You said you wanted freedom. Here it is." The room felt heavier. She laughed, a hollow, brittle sound. "You think I actually want to leave? I just wanted you to fight for me, Mark. To care." I leaned back. "Lisa, I've been fighting every day. You just like watching me lose." For the first time, she had no comeback. She just blinked rapidly, like she was trying to summon tears that wouldn't come. Then she grabbed her purse and stormed out, slamming the door so hard the picture frames rattled. I didn't chase her. For once, I didn't panic. I poured a glass of bourbon, sat down, and let the half-empty living room absorb the silence. Cruel but honest. By midnight, my phone buzzed. 15 missed calls and 3 voicemails, all sharp bursts of emotion, anger, fear, regret. I didn't listen right away. The next morning, I went to work as if nothing had happened. "Rough night?" my assistant Claire asked with a half smile. "Just finally got some peace," I replied. I thought that would be the end of it. But by noon, Lisa appeared at my office. Her eyes were puffy, her hair in a messy bun. The confident woman who once commanded every argument now looked lost. "Mark, you can't just sign them," she said, her voice breaking. "It was supposed to make you realize how much we still have." I exhaled. "Lisa, you spent months threatening to leave. I believed you. I just gave you what you asked for." She sat down across from me. "You're not even angry." I said, "for a long time. But you get tired of fighting battles you can't win." For a moment, she just studied me, as if I were a stranger. Then she whispered, "You've changed." I almost smiled. Maybe I just stopped playing. She didn't answer. Slowly, she stood, gathered the papers from her purse, and said, "You'll regret this, Mark." "Maybe," I said, "but at least it'll be my choice." That night, she didn't come home. No calls, no texts, just silence. For the first time in years, I slept without bracing for the next fight. But peace has a way of fooling you. The next morning, I found an envelope on the front door. My name in her handwriting. I opened it, expecting another emotional plea. Instead, it was a hotel receipt downtown. 2 nights, 1 room, paid in cash. Beneath it, a note. "If you're done playing, I'm not." I stared at the note, trying to figure out her game this time. Lisa was always unpredictable. Was this a test? But a hotel receipt wasn't like her. By noon, curiosity won over caution. I drove to the address, a sleek glass building downtown, the kind couples go to when they want to feel something new. I told myself I wouldn't go in, just confirm she was bluffing and leave. But stepping into the lobby, the smell of marble polish and perfume twisted my gut. I asked the receptionist if Elisa Brennan was checked in. She smiled politely. "Sorry, sir, we can't share guest information." Of course. I turned to leave, and then the elevator doors opened. Lisa stepped out, hair curled, makeup done, wearing a dress I hadn't seen in years. She froze when she saw me. "Mark, nice place." I said evenly, "How's freedom treating you?" She blinked, clearly off guard. "You weren't supposed to come here." "Then maybe you shouldn't have left breadcrumbs." Her jaw tightened. "You signed the papers, remember? You wanted this." I stepped closer. "No, Lisa." I accepted it. There's a difference. Before she could respond, a man appeared behind her. Late 30s, confident, expensive suit. His hand rested on her shoulder as if he owned her. "Everything okay, babe?" The word hit me like a brick. She flinched slightly, then turned to him. "Yeah, just an old friend." I almost laughed. "Friend? You're better at rewriting history than I thought." The man extended his hand. "I'm Daniel." I didn't take it. I just looked at Lisa, and for the first time, she couldn't hold my gaze. "You wanted me to fight, Lisa. Was this the plan? Push me until I broke, then run to someone who never saw the damage?" "It's not what it looks like," she whispered, but we both knew it was exactly that. I turned to leave. Daniel couldn't resist one more line. "You should have appreciated her while you had the chance." I stopped. For a second, I felt the old anger, the kind she used to feed on. But instead of turning back, I said, "You'll understand soon enough." And I walked out. That night, I didn't drink, didn't rage, didn't spiral. I sat in silence, realizing peace doesn't always come wrapped in forgiveness. Sometimes it comes when you stop waiting for someone to change. 2 days later, Lisa called. I let it ring. Then she texted, "We need to talk. It's not what you think." I ignored that too. By the end of the week, she showed up at my door. This time, she didn't look powerful or angry. She looked scared. "Daniel isn't who I thought he was," she said quietly. "He's controlling. He went through my phone, said I lied to him about everything. I made a mistake, Mark." I looked at her. "Lisa, mistakes are forgetting an anniversary. This was a choice." Tears filled her eyes. "I thought losing you would hurt you, not me." There was a pause, the kind where both people realize a chapter is closed, even if the pages are still warm. "I don't hate you," I said finally, "but I'm done saving you." She nodded slowly, as if the weight of every argument, every manipulation had finally landed. "You really signed them?" she whispered. "I did," I said, "and this time I meant it." When she left, she didn't slam the door. She closed it softly, like she knew it was the last time. Weeks passed. Life settled into a calm rhythm. Quiet mornings. Dinners that tasted of peace instead of tension. Sometimes I caught myself glancing at the empty chair across from me, wondering if she missed me or the control she once had. One evening, a friend asked if I regretted it. "No," I said. "You can't scare someone into loving you. Fear isn't love, it's a leash." And I finally cut mine. I raised my glass, feeling that strange mix of sadness and freedom that only truth can bring. Somewhere, I hope Lisa finally understood. The most dangerous thing isn't losing someone's love. It's realizing they never needed yours to survive.